rock, Mauvaise nouvelle des étoiles, toutes les semaines, de 5h15 à 5h55, télévision belge.
Bonsoir les jeunes. Samedi 19 décembre, 2 interviews. L'ex Fiche Z, John Watts. L'ex John Fox. Ultra Fox. Imbécile. Je l'ai dit exprès. Non, je suis sûr que je l'ai dit exprès. C'est pas possible d'être aussi... Samedi 19 décembre. Bonsoir les jeunes. 2 interviews. L'ex Fiche Z, John Watts. L'ex Ultravox, John Fox.
To try and find out where you are. He managed to trace you. He said you were living in France. A watchman saw you lying into someone else's car and drive off laughing in the night. Why didn't you tell me? Exactly who you were. For so long I never realized the girl I had before. For so long I hope you're satisfied. You won't hear from me again. For so long I hope you're pleased with what you've done. Why didn't you tell me?
Hello. Hello, John. We've been listening to So Long, a song from the second Fishes Head LP, Going There for a Living. What was this period? That was a period you were very popular here in Holland, in Belgium?
Yeah, it was through the end of the second album.
Mm-hmm. After that, there was Red Skies Over Paradise. What are your feelings now about this particular LP?
The album?
Yeah.
Oh, I like the album. Mm-hmm. It was an album that it was very nice to make. And it worked together, but it was never particularly good to tour because the album was put together in lots of different pieces. And so, in touring with the band, there was with Dave and Steve and also with extra people, and so it wasn't so good to tour it. But I like the album, I still like the album. And I think that each album that we did with Fisher Z was good, and I think they had everything put into it, had 100%. And when you feel that's not going to work anymore, when it stops being very fresh and stops being very new, then you change.
You said in an interview at that time that if this LP wasn't a big success, you would disband the group. You had this feeling already then? Well,
no, I said that if that we felt that we were no longer achieving anything new, then we'd stop. And I always said that's true.
Mm-hmm. So you were sort of stuck in this formula, so you went solo after that?
Yeah, well, also the type of music that I want to play and the way that I want to approach it is different from the way that we approached it with Fisher Z. Fisher Z worked in a certain way with certain people, and what I'm doing now is different.
Fisher Z was doing really crafty and intelligent pop music, and it was never successful in England.
No, well, it never achieved chart success. I mean, we've got a very strong cult following in England still. Mm-hmm. It's quite unusual. People keep turning out when we do gigs.
With the sense of humor ever present in your songs, don't you feel that it was quite a joke to be very successful in Holland and Belgium and nowhere else?
It was all over the place. It was very odd. I mean, the thing that's most important to me is that I make a living by singing and by writing things. And so I don't really mind where. But the sense of humour I don't think I've ever particularly lost. Because, I mean, even Red Skies was, in a way, if you know what I mean by black comedy, I don't mean black racial, I mean black in the sense of theatre comedy. And so it's more like satirical comedy.
Aren't you ever fed up of being very successful here in our country?
No, of course not.
We're going to hear your first solo single, Speaking a Different Language. What does this single illustrate in your career?
I don't know. I think it was made in September, soon after Fisher Z had split up. And so it's a single that represents, I'm saying, yeah, well, this is the first single I'm making. And I think that it represents a transition single. And it acts as a single in between the Fisher Z project and my first album, which will be next year. And so it's a connecting single. It's an indicator I'm still alive.
All right, what is the lyrics of Speaking a Different Language about?
The lyrics of Speaking a Different Language that's a song about an audition and about a person that came to see me. I have a real person in mind who had an audition for a job that they most definitely weren't going to get. And they're rather a desperate person, and it's a song about that desperate feeling, and more generalised to do with the work situation, really.
Everything smells today. Wish it would go away. Out of your mind with anguish. Speaking a different language. Red in the face and red in the soul. Try too hard to be impressive. Out of work people are always scared. But why must it be you? No heart, no soul, no place to go. No heart, no soul, no place to go. Where is the sense of justice? Not a way out, there must be. Find that your worth in question. Hard to accept rejection. Take up the challenge, go out in the street, answer the advert and make a